The best healthcare is there in ways big and small. There when we most and least expect it. We may not see it, but we feel it. It lets us know we're not in this alone. Everyone deserves a healthcare partner who never quits. One who's there for what matters. United Healthcare. There for what matters.
It's time to knock some things off your bucket list. First up, travel the world. If you've always wanted to visit Hong Kong or vacation in the Swiss Alps and wondered what it was like, well, Jeanette, Yvette, and Tina got the scoop for you. These Jet Setting Divas are always at some fun and exotic place experiencing the best of what life has to offer. And each week, they'll tell you all about it. These ladies are always high-flying loads of fun.
Hi, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Yvette.
And I'm Tina. And we are the Jet Setting Divas. Hey, ladies.
Hey, we are all together today.
We haven't done this in a long time. I was like, we all together. So what's been going on in the world of travel?
I've been reading some things out there.
Crazy things are happening. One story that I heard that was really crazy is that the guy tried to actually, one of the pilots, he wasn't actually flying the plane, but he was in the cockpit, tried to turn the plane off. Turn the engine off.
Yeah, but he said that he had been going through some mental issues or whatever. And did he take some mushrooms or something?
He did. That's what he said. He took some mushrooms.
I don't know. You be seeing about these people going on vacation like for this wellness, like we did, but they do these mushrooms that they must take you out.
No, his wasn't that though. He was catching a flight from one place to another, and something just happened. I think his mental illness. Though.
Yeah, I think he just probably didn't realize where he was because he went to the back of the plane and he said, "Handcuff me." He told them to handcuff him.
I thought they took him back.
Yeah. He said, "Handcuff me." He said, "Because I don't think things are gonna go good." But that was after they kicked him out of the cockpit.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was crazy. It was crazy because he knew he was having some mental breakdown, and when they kicked him out, he hurry up and he said, "Handcuff me." So
wow,
this is crazy because this is an actual pilot. He wasn't flying this particular plane, but just think. Just like not too long ago, remember there was a pilot that took an axe. Was it an axe and he was beating at the door? Yeah. He was trying to get out the parking garage, parking somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. The little gate, the gate that goes up and down. Yeah, but he had said he hadn't had but sleep. So that's another thing. Is this sleep deprivation? He said he hadn't slept in 40 hours. So what does sleeping, not sleeping in 40 hours do? Because I haven't been up a couple of days. That's 48 hours, and I ain't never tried to just kill a whole plane of people. So go figure.
One thing I'm glad he wasn't flying, and I would say from now on, what they need to do is make sure that if a pilot is on the plane, but if they're not flying,
they shouldn't be in a jump seat. Yeah, he shouldn't have been in. But I mean, But who would have known? They probably did this millions of times,
and nobody new protocol.
But I mean, you go and it's just crazy, all the stuff that you hear. I was telling y'all about the last time I flew out. The guy was told his bag was possibly going to be too big. He just proceeded to just break all the wheels off and said, it fits. And and it's because people are on edge. You don't know what they're going through in their life. And I am kind of at this point where I don't say anything.
That's what I say.
I don't, when they ask me a question, I just nod like I'm, deaf mute or, something, because I just can't take it.
What was the other story? It was two ladies, like a sister and a sister-in-law. They had got drunk in the airport and they were, had an argument with somebody at the gate. This was maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
I hear that one.
And one of them was a dentist, or something. They were not like any old.
They're some professionals.
Yeah. And I was like, what in the world is going on? I'm like, it was a video of them acting a fool in the airport at the gate.
But you know what they said? I saw another story where a woman was on the plane and she had drank too much before she even got on the plane, and she got on there drunk and she started arguing with the flight attendants and they put her off. So this leads to the question. Should you limit the amount of drinks someone drinks when they're at the airport, inside the airport?
But how do you? That could have drunk at home.
Yeah.
And then came in the airport and had 2 more drinks.
Yeah, they might have had 1 drink, and that's just how they act.
Right.
Maybe we might get to the point where they're limited. You only have 1 drink at the airport.
But you remember, I said something. There was a pilot who had to get on the announcement and says, "Okay, act your best. Don't sleep on nobody." He had a whole speech telling them all the stuff they should already know. Put your seatbelt on. When the seatbelt light is on, stay in your seat. He had to give them like all of these things that you don't have to tell. It's like it was a kindergarten.
That's sad.
He went down a long list.
You gotta go over this with grown people really who should know better.
Yes.
Did you all see the one where the man had his feet on the back of the other man's chair? And finally the man stood up. And when the man stood up, the man finally put his feet down. Like he was getting ready. They were getting ready to fight.
Throw down and fight. See, I'm done. I'm done. All of these traveling craziness, and you think, that now we have civil unrest in, Israel. People can't travel to Turkey, Sydney, all these different places. And, it's kind of like, where do you go? I see people in Dubai. I see people in Abu Dhabi. I see people all over, but I'm like,
is it safe?
Is it safe? That's what I want to know. Is it really safe? Americans got kidnapped or taken as hostages. So I'm really watching this. These foreign countries. Going to Canada, anything North America, I can see that's fine. Yeah. But you're saying I'm going to go across the world, Singapore, Hong Kong, honestly, China.
It's good to even Europe. I mean, it just depends on what happens with this war. That's what I say next year. Those European plans might have to change based on what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, I saw one of our friends this last week in Turkey.
Really? Yeah. Yes. And
yeah.
I think I even messaged that that person and said, hey, things are going on in that region. Be careful. And I said, if you ever need anything, I said I'll monitor my messenger, like embassy stuff. But they seem to be okay. And so I was like, that sounds good. But I still say, make sure, we always say this, make sure you got the embassy number. Yeah. Make sure you wrote every phone number just in case your phone you're compromised. Write people's phone number down. And my sister told me that. She couldn't think of nobody phone number. Because back in the day, we remember people's phone number.
Not today.
Right. Not today. You have to know.
I don't know your number.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody. Yeah.
See, you don't know certain numbers. You know your kid's number. Stuff like that.
But I don't even know mine.
Oh, see, that's crazy. So so you need to write phone on a piece of paper with ink or with a pen that you can write and put in your wallet with your money, just in case. And you know what I always do? I always write a little note that says, I need help on the back of my business card. So if for some reason something happened, I'll
just pull it out.
I'll pull it out.
That's a great idea.
I'm telling you, I'll go pull it out of my wallet and show y'all. It says, I need help. Oh. And then, and also, I always have the embassy number. I always make sure that I have like some emergency numbers. So I'm always thinking, where am I going? What numbers I need? Because I need to
can register too.
And we've done that before. Yeah.
You can go online on the embassy and register and let them know the dates that you're going to be in a certain country or wherever you're going to be. So, the U.S. will know that you're not here. And if something happens there, they can contact that country or they'll know,
Yeah, I would say always be aware of your surroundings. So even with everything going on in Israel, the people that survived that were the ones who were aware of their surroundings and who didn't question like what's going on. They immediately got away.
They immediately went to hiding. They immediately got themselves to a place where they can get back. And that's a good idea, making sure the embassy knows, because we only know about 25 people, and I bet those were the 25 people that the embassy knew were in that country. How about those people who maybe they had a layover, maybe they was passing through, maybe they was on some pilgrimage or something like that. You never know what people be going through. But I'm telling you, travel, we just stay in our state. Stay in the states. We got a whole lot of states we haven't traveled to.
We do, but we've got an international flight coming up here soon.
Yeah,
ladies, and I don't know.
But I call that like going to Hawaii because it's just right over the water.
It
ain't really
that far. It is out of the
We've done done a lot of traveling this year, just within the U.S.
Yes.
Places to go.
A lot of different
places.
Different experiences. You don't actually necessarily have to, get your passport and go out of the country to have fun. There's a lot of different things here that you can enjoy and, go to do things a lot.
Okay. I want to ask y'all one question. I was reading about this couple. They said, as opposed to them going into a retirement center and paying all this thousands and thousands of dollars, they booked 500 cruise.
I think I saw that.
Yeah, and so they are just going from cruise ship to
That's
cruise.
a good idea.
You live on the cruise. You just
Cool.
live on a cruise ship.
Cool.
I think that's pretty cool. Would you do that? I think I'd do that.
I would do it, especially if I could go to
somebody clean your
different parts of the
room,
world.
your food. You don't have to worry about food.
You don't have to get up and go nowhere if you don't want to.
Parties.
Look, you don't have to actually do
Happy hour
no lawn. You ain't got to worry about anything other than pharmacy medication probably, but that's about it. But I'm telling you, I think that's a plan. I was thinking, if I had to go into retirement and I had a bulk of money, what would I do?
I already told you all what I want to do is travel my last few years anyway.
Yes.
So that would be right in line with what I wanted to do.
Sound good to me. Well, this has been wonderful. And you know what? I just want everybody to be safe because this is a crazy world.
Yes, it is.
Well, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Yvette.
I'm Tina. And we are the Jet Setting Divas.
Tune in next Thursday when the Jet Setting Divas will tell you about another fun destination spot that you'll want to visit. For more on their excursions, log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
Have you heard the news about the new COVID-19 vaccine? The FDA has just approved the updated vaccine, and it's now available to keep you and your family safe. So get ready to roll up your sleeve. These vaccines are an effective tool to fight COVID-19. They target the variants that we know are circulating in our communities right now. So make a plan for you and your family. Contact your doctor, your clinic, your healthcare provider, or your local pharmacist and schedule appointments. The vaccine is authorized and recommended for all Minnesotans aged 6 months and older. Stay safe this fall and winter with the new COVID-19 vaccine.
It's not just another day in your life. Things are changing for the better. At Comcast, we see those changes, and we're thinking about how we use technology today to live, work, learn, and play. And we're building for the future now, so we're better prepared for the wants and needs of tomorrow. That's why Comcast is rolling out multi-gig internet speeds to more than 50 million homes and businesses before the end of 2025, making our already industry-leading network even faster, smarter, greener, and more reliable. Over the decades, Comcast has been your partner, working hard to serve your community, and will continue to be your partner. We're expanding our gigabits so you can enjoy the tiny bits that matter most.
You know Shaletta makes you laugh, but did you know Shaletta Brundage can also make you think and boost your business? Media personality, activist, and comedian Shaletta Brundage founded Shaletta Makes Me Laugh to celebrate and share the best of Black culture. It's a podcasting platform. You can download 10 weekly podcasts hosted by African-American subject experts at ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com is also a production house creating broadcast quality commercial content. And Shaletta and her team of storytellers create powerful promotional campaigns to get businesses the brand awareness they're looking for. Some of Minnesota's top businesses trust Shaletta, and you can too. Get out the word about your events and products and get in front of communities of color with ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com. She's got the power to help your business.